The muskrat took off just as I was approaching Ridgeside Lake, and I didn't get it on camera until it came up for air the second time. I assumed as it got close to shore it would probably go hide in some den, but lo and behold, it just kind of hung out where I could keep seeing it, so I kept watching with the camera. Eventually it settled down in there and started to find food. But of course, in that shoreline thicket you can't get a good shot, so it was hard to see what was going on. So eventually I decided I'd move over a few feet and see if I could get a better, or at least less obstructed view. By this time, the crows, in huge numbers, were starting to get wild and rowdy. So you can listen to the crows in the background while we watch the muskrat. It went in the water, nosed around for something. Then it came up with something pretty big and solid, like a nut or something. I never could quite get enough of the view. Seeing as that's oak leaves, it could easily be an acorn, but I really couldn't tell from looking at the video what kind of thing it's eating. A few summers ago when I was watching the muskrats, I noticed how intense they are when they're eating. They just chomp, 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 chomp. And this guy is giving us a pretty good example of the same thing. Eventually, I decided I would go over to the other side of the pond and see if I could get a view from that side. Maybe it was unobstructed. So I eventually turned this off and walked over to the other side. By the time I got there, the muskrat had started to move. And so I got some of it swimming, and it will swim across the pond through the branches. You never quite get a very good clear shot. And then when it comes to shore, you'll watch it dive, and then it goes into what it's actually where its den is. And this is the place it almost always goes when it seeks refuge. It has for several years, so it could even be several generations of muskrat using the same den. Watch it dive.